Hi, I'm Josh Ackman, Park Industries Customer Service. On this video, we're going to show you how to replace the hydraulic seal on a P50 or 60 intensifier. So here we have other videos that show you how to take the high pressure cylinder and all that off to rebuild that. We're just concentrated on the hydraulic seal here. So once you get that, you'll need your housing removal tool. So this is the seal housing. And I'm going to be really careful right now not to hit the ceramic rod. I'm also going to pop this tray down on the predictive pump here so we can get this in. I'm just going to tighten up them set screws. It just hooks in there, and then the set screws will push up against your block and pull that housing out. I'm going to take a rag just to protect my ceramic rod here. So we don't want to damage that at all. Now I'm going to take two 1/8 inch Allen wrenches, one on each side. You can use one, it's just a little more back and forth with it. But I'm just going to, if I'm using two or one, just turn them set screws evenly to pull that housing out. Now keep in mind, you will lose some hydraulic fluid, so have a couple rags ready. Once that pulls out, we're just going to slide everything off here. Get our tool off. We'll pull this housing out. So first thing to look at, this brass ring. Hypertherm does recommend that you replace this brass ring every time you pull the high pressure cylinder off. So we'll just set that to the side for right now. And here we have our housing. So we'll just get this wiped up and cleaned up here, and we'll get a new seal. So this is the hydraulic seal on the back that seals that off. Now, if you do want to go further, if you're past replacing the hydraulic seal, we're not going to get in too much into that, but we'll just kind of point out here real quick. If you have scratching on the bottom of your ceramic rod, more than likely your bearing inside here is bad, and that ceramic rod is putting too much pressure on the lower side there. If you need to replace that bearing, just take two 1032 screws that are a couple inches long, so you can get them screws out here. Make sure you protect your ceramic rod, and you can just pull on each screw on each side there, and that brass bearing will come out of there. And then you can just slide a new brass bearing on and keep going with your hydraulic seal replacement. Just going to wipe this up real quick. I'm going to replace the seals here, but I am going to need I'm going to take a Scotch-Brite pad and clean up this surface and all this blue goop and everything that has built up on this surface here. Push the seal out. We'll just need to grab a flat-headed screwdriver and we can pop that seal out here. So here we're going to start by doing the cleanup. I'm just going to take a Scotch-Brite pad. Just keep circling around it. If you do have some really bad pitting on this, you may want to look at replacing this housing. I'm just going to get in the inside here also. Clean everything off. Blow and wash all that debris out of there. And then we'll start with our seals. So we'll start with the outer seals here. You want to pay attention to your two seals. Not sure if the camera will catch this, but one of them is a O-ring seal and one of them is a square seal. So I'm just going to pop one off at a time, and the one towards the inside of the intensifier is your O-ring seal, and then here we have our square seal. We'll clean that surface up here real good. We'll grab our square seal first, and I'm just going to take some of my hydraulic fluid that's in here dripping down and lube this square seal up. Slide my square seal on. Now, one thing to be really careful for is making sure that the seal is not rolled. We're just going to slide up against that edge and make sure there's no twists or rolls in that. And we'll take our O-ring and lube that up. Do the same thing to make sure that will slide in there real nice. Now we'll take the flathead screwdriver and pop our hydraulic seal out. Then you have our hydraulic seal. Lube up this one also. Make sure we clean up inside here. We'll take our hydraulic seal, and with the ring on the top here, that will go in the up position how we're facing right now. We'll pop our hydraulic seal in. Now I'm just going to take some of this hydraulic fluid and go all the way around my inside here to make sure these seals don't roll as you push this back in. So we will slide this on. And then there is a weep hole here. We want the weep hole facing down. We'll just push that as far as we can by hand right now. And then now we'll continue with putting our high pressure cylinder on. This is just the hydraulic seal video. So that will continue on our intensifier rebuild video here. As always, if you have any questions, please let our customer service department know. Thank you.